Hey everyone, it's Fun Around, and my name is Jordan, and it is late. Just got done watching that Aces versus Lynx game. I did take a look at the lines. I have a few plays. We have some interesting matchups for Saturday. We have the Connecticut Sun playing on a back-to-back against the New York Liberty, and then the Lynx will be playing on a back-to-back against the Fever. The Fever have been off for like 5 days. They haven't played in a while, so they're going to be fresh, and we have two teams that are going to be on back-to-back. So what I've noticed with WNBA is when a team plays on a back-to-back, they seem to struggle a lot more than when you see in the NBA. The back-to-back weighs very heavily on a team. So the lines are not out for those teams that are on a back-to-back. So these picks will be from the teams that their lines have been out for a while. And I am going to give a money line. These images will be from a data app called Outlier. There's a link in the description to give you a 7-day free trial for Outlier. Now, this money line pick is going to be the Fever at plus 210. I like the way the Fever have been playing lately. They play very fast. The Minnesota Lynx obviously coming off a big win against the Aces, and they will be on that back-to-back. So now you have the Fever, the fresh Fever coming in, who are playing very good basketball, and they just beat the Seattle Storm by 20 points 5 days ago. And Minnesota will just be tired. So I do think it's a good bet for their money line at plus 210, with them being the underdogs. And that'll lead to my first pick. It's going to be Caitlin Clark over 28.5 points plus assist at minus 125. She's gone over in 6 out of the last 7 games. The one miss there was against Minnesota. The reason why I'm going with her to have a good game alongside all of the, them being tired and back-to-back and all that, and them being rested and all of that. Courtney Williams, the point guard for Minnesota, did get hurt at the end of that game, a non-contact injury with her knee. I'm not sure if she's going to play in this one. Lena Smith fell down a few times, got injured with some non-contact injuries, kept playing through it. Safe to say the Lynx are pretty beat up right now. The Fisa Colliers pretty much carrying them. But as far as guarding Caitlin Clark, she's been very aggressive coming out of the break, taking a lot of shots and being very efficient. She did take a good amount of shots in that Minnesota game. I checked, and she didn't shoot well. But if the Lynx don't have Courtney Williams out there, I could see Caitlin Clark having a really good day here and feeding her teammates. I know taking assists plenty of times, and I say, she gets like 20 potential assists. The assist line here is actually bumped down to 8.5. You could take that alone by itself. If she's still getting 20 potential assists, hopefully she can convert on 9 of them. I know her teammates haven't been knocking down, open layups. But she's going to get a lot of opportunities there for assist. And I think that's just a good spot here for Indiana to come in and Caitlin Clark to lead them to a big win, which leads to this next pick. Another player for the Fever, Aliyah Boston, over 26.5 points, rebounds, and assists. This isn't on a sports book. You can get the points and rebounds at 24.5, but the PRA adds 2 extra for the assist, and she more often than not gets 2+ assists. So I really like this line. Looks like it's on Underdog right now. She's gone over 9 out of the last 10 games and 75% of the last 20 games. And she had 17 points, 16 rebounds, 2 assists against Minnesota on 7-14. So the matchup will be a little bit tougher, but rebounding wise, tired legs from Minnesota cause more missed shots. And Minnesota historically this season have given up a ton of rebounds, mainly on the offensive end. 4 teams, because they just play such good defense. They force missed shots, and teams usually go and they get those offensive rebounds. It's just been the Achilles heel for Minnesota. I'm looking for Caitlin Clark and Aliyah Boston to come in here and have a really good game. Another player you could look at is Kelsey Mitchell. She's been on a tear as well coming out of the break with 2 25+ point games in a row. If you guys could, please like the video, and if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. If you have a little bit of extra time, could you leave a comment for the algorithm? And I'm not going to shout out my partners or anything like that because I'm very tired. And I just wanted to get this video out there. If you would like to sign up for a sports book, there's links in the description for the promos or the DFS apps like Underdog and all that. There's links with promos all in the description if you want to check those out. This final pick is going to be from the Liberty game and the Connecticut game. Sabrina Ionescu, they're saying she should return. I do like her over 24.5 points plus rebounds at -122. I'm saying Benaja Laney Hamilton is questionable and may not play, which I explained in a previous video that really helps Sabrina out with her scoring. She's gone over in 6 out of 7 games, and if you take away that one really big blowout game, the 40-point blowout game where she didn't play much, she played about 20 minutes. If you take that one out, she's gone over this in 6 out of 6 games. And she really likes playing against the Connecticut Sun. You'll see this season alone, she has gone over this line 3 out of 3 times. So looking for her to be healthy with that neck injury that came out of nowhere. I'm trying to think how a neck injury could affect your rebounding. I don't think it would affect that much. But maybe your jump shot, trying to line things up. If it's sore, throw you off, maybe. But I think she'll be okay. So that's a rundown of the 3 quick plays that I like for tomorrow. And also, if you want to run a spread, I think the Liberty spread would be good against Connecticut. With Connecticut having to hit the road and go to New York after just playing a game and having to play a back-to-back, I see the Liberty, who have been resting, go in there and they play fast too. I think the spread is 6.5 or 7.5. I think you could take that as well for the Liberty. As far as the recap goes, I had 8 different picks. I gave 6 like regular ones, and I gave like 2 leans / sweats, I called them. Brittany Sykes, the over PRA, we probably won't see it that low again. She killed that line, and she did great. Aliyah Jackson over 4.5 rebounds. I saw a lot of people put this play on their parlays, but when I mainly pick these for single bets. It's mainly single bet type thing. So when I put a +125 play, I'm picking that for the plus money and saying just single bet it. I don't think it should go on a parlay, especially like 6-leg parlays. You shouldn't put a plus money play on there like that. The hit rate for her points was a little bit worse actually, but the odds were better, and that one didn't hit. She ended up with 3 rebounds, and then Natasha Cloud under 6.5 assists. She had 6 assists with 10 seconds left. She was their team was winning. She was the inbounder, and she just was passing the ball in for her team to get fouled and just play the free throw game. And they let Kalia Copper get to the rim, and she just passed it to her, and she got a layup with 10 seconds left. So that one missed with 10 seconds left. That was ridiculous. Tina Charles over rebounds. She hit that pretty easily. Chelsea Gray over 4.5 assists. I was not impressed with Chelsea Gray. It's one of the first times I really keyed in on watching her. She played less minutes than she normally does, and safe to say the numbers I saw with assists from last year and the numbers this year, I was not too impressed with her. They looked like they just really wanted to get her off the court. She played in like 3 or 4 minute spurts, and I don't know if I can trust Chelsea Gray again. And then the leans, Bridget Carlton over 3.5 rebounds. I think she ended up with 1. That was just strictly a hit rate thing, and she had gone 3 for 3 against the Aces. And then Diane Taurasi over 3.5 assists. She ended up with like 5 or something like that. So everything split down the middle. Ended up being 3 for 3 on the regular ones, and then 1 for 1 on those leans. So if you would like to discuss lines further, if I see anything with the other teams that I like, I'll put it in the pinned comment. But I'm not too sure with them being on a back-to-back. I wouldn't want to take a team that's traveling like Connecticut, but Napheesa Collier is on a tear right now, so potentially looking at Napheesa Collier lines. She's scoring very well, rebounding very well. We'll see how that goes. So I'm gonna get this edited and get it out to you. And also, yeah, if you'd like to discuss lines further, I have a Discord link is in the description. You can hop on in there. Sorry, this isn't the most exciting tone I've ever had in a video. I'm just pretty tired, so I just want to get those out to you. God bless you all. It's final round. My name is Jordan. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.